word on the street is that the state of Washington is now requiring employers to allow victims of hate crimes to have protected time off. Let's unpack what that means and who it applies to. So I felt that it was important to highlight this new Washington law because usually these new policies and laws apply to employers with 10 or more employees or 50 or more employees. But this particular law for our Washingtonian friends applies to all employers with 1 or more employees, okay? And it's the expansion of the domestic violence leave law, which basically says that if you experience domestic violence, your employer cannot remove you from service if you need to take time off to find a shelter, to make a criminal report, or things of that nature. Also, the law requires the employer to provide reasonable accommodations to protect you, right? So maybe you need to start your shift a little earlier or leave a little later or leave a little earlier, or perhaps you need a new cell phone, or you need for your picture to be removed from the website, things of that nature. As a person in human resources, I have experienced this a million times where a person says, hey, I'm being stalked, or I'm being harassed, or I've experienced domestic violence and I've broken free. And so now here are the things that I need some support on to make sure I'm protected and I can't be found in the future. Makes complete sense. That law and these additional supports have now been extended to those who experience a hate crime, or if a member of their family experiences a hate crime. So if they need time off, reasonable time off, not 3 months off, right? Time to be able to press charges or go to a court case or things of that nature, they're entitled to unpaid leave or to draw down on their sick time or their PTO banks, okay? And so I wanted for you all to know so that you can adjust your policies to be responsive to hate crimes when they occur and apply all of the domestic violence protections to those who experience those kinds of crimes, those hate crimes. If you have some questions about this, jump in the chat, or you can send us an email. If you want to enhance your policies or enhance your vacation or PTO or sick time policies, that's also something that we can support you on considering. But know that if you work in Washington and you have employees in Washington, 1 or more, you need to adhere to this policy by January 1, 2026. That's all for now. I can't wait to see you next time.